What's good with y'all boys? If you stuck in your head about women, bro, just listen up. The first thing you gotta realize, bro, is like confidence. Like confidence is the #1 factor of getting women and keeping women. It's like people like nowadays, especially around like social media and shit like that, people think like confidence stems from like materialistic ideologies and shit like that. Like for example, like how much money you got, how much is in your bank account, how you dressing and shit like that. Like of course it's important to dress well and to have like a little bit of change in your pocket, you feel me? Because no one wants like anyone broke. That goes for man or woman. But at the same time, that shit does not stem from materialism. It stems from like your vibe, your personality, and how you articulate yourself. But like for example, it's like what's that word? Like your aura. Like that's what niggas use on social media now. Your aura. It's all about your aura and your confidence and how you apply that in situations when it comes to talking to females, bro. It's as simple as that. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to be like Duke Dennis or like any of these motherfuckers just that are rich as fuck and that get girls using their status and their money and shit like that. Obviously it helps, but in the real world, shit is not like social media. It's about how you present yourself, bro. I'll give you an example. Two men walk into a store, right? And it's two different distinct men at like separate times, but same girl, right? So they're trying to talk to this girl and they're trying to get her number. So the first guy who's more materialistic in his approach, he has no social skills whatsoever, or limited social skills rather, and he relies on his looks and his overall appearance in order to get the girl. He doesn't know how to talk. He doesn't exude confidence, and he's very, very awkward. Who's more likely to get the girl, him or dude number 2? Now, dude number 2, he's less dressy, he's more casual. He doesn't have the best face card. He's like a 6 or 7 out of 10, and he's more honest and earnest in his approach when it comes to talking to this girl. He knows how to talk. He's very smooth and he's very direct in what he wants. Who do you think is gonna get the girl? Because the guy looks better, the first guy, or the second guy that has more substance to his approach? This will tell you what type of person you are and what type of person that you think succeeds in life. If you think the guy who just looks the part will succeed, you're completely wrong. In some instances he might, but overall, a person who has substance to what they're doing is gonna succeed more in life. It doesn't matter what field you're in. It does not matter. You could be the best looking guy of all time, the best dressed or whatever. But if you're put to the test and if you're applied pressure and you don't have anything to back it up, people are gonna see through you. It's all an act. It's all performative. Everything it's just a facade. It's not real, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like right now in this current state of the world, materialism is everything. It's all about getting the best clothes or dressing the best or paying for the most shit. All of that shit does not matter. Well, no, that's a lie. It matters to some degree. It always has matters, especially in a Western society. It always did matter, but at the same time, people are neglecting the other part of that, which is actual substance and having a soul. There's less of a soul in when it comes to dating right now. Like dating is very, very, I find it's more missionary. It's not as not fun. What's a good word to say? It's not as honest as it was in the past. From my perspective, I could be wrong, but I find from my perspective and like people around me's perspective, it's not as honest anymore. It's more performative and just who has the best clothes, who has the best also who likes each other less. I mean, it's very performative. Like I said, it's all an act. Like it's not about being honest anymore. It's more about who can show that they're more of a personality. You have to put on a personality in order to get girls nowadays, and that's completely wrong. It should not be like that whatsoever. Because yes, it's partially true that, you know, like, oh, men who get money, men who dress better, and they're not as nice as you, or whatever, get girls. But it's not about being nice. It's not about any of that shit. That's why a lot of men fall into the red pill ideology. But that's a topic for another video. We're not gonna dive into that. I digress. But yeah, it's all about having substance over style. Substance over style. They both matter, but it's better to have substance over style overall. But yeah, another reason why a lot of men fail though is what ifs. Never think what ifs, think why not. Like, for example, when you're asking out a girl and you're constantly thinking, yo, what if she doesn't like me? What if she says no? That all that insecurity is gonna leak out into your appearance. Don't think it won't. Like, you might think you have the best poker face, but yo, dollars to motherfucking donuts, bro. If you keep thinking like that and she sees like a twitch of the eye or your posture's off or this, that, and the fourth, she's gonna notice that and she's gonna think you're insecure, bro. Never think what ifs and think why not. Also, like, if you like, your mind reflects your reality. So if you think negatively, negative shit is gonna happen to you. So if you're thinking what if constantly, bro, don't be surprised if she says no, or if she says I have a boyfriend, or whatever the case may be. Do not be surprised. Your mind affects your reality. Never forget that shit. I was constantly thinking what if, because I'm an overthinker. When it comes to anything, I'm an overthinker. But I had to learn and I had to train my mind, and I had to have the discipline within myself to realize, like, bro, why would you constantly think no, and why not yes? It's both equally the same amount of chance to have. It's like the amount of chance that is no and that is yes, it's equal. It's 50-50. So why not, bro? Why not? And you have the ability to change your fate, bro. You could look better, you could dress better, and experience more success with that. Stop thinking what ifs and start thinking why not, bro. You deserve better than this. You shouldn't be overthinking all the time over stupid little petty bullshit. Come on now. Okay, the third reason is hyper fixating on yourself instead of your partner or the girl or person, whatever you want to ask out. If you constantly nitpick what you're doing instead of focusing on their mannerisms, you're gonna fuck up. You're like, you ever notice what's a good analogy? You ever notice when you're playing sports or you're driving or something like that, you have a driving test, when you constantly overthink and say, oh yeah, you don't fuck that analogy. Yo, when you're writing a test and shit like that, it's multiple choice and you know the answers, but you're constantly overthinking and you're constantly stressing, you're gonna overthink the question and you're gonna write B instead of A when you know it's A, but you're gonna think like, oh, what if they know I'm thinking it's A, so I'm gonna put B. It's the same thing as nitpicking your posture and your mannerisms and stuff like that when you're talking to the girl. You have to be natural and you have to have a natural flow. You can't overthink everything and try to fix and micromanage your whole being. Like, that's not, they're gonna notice something. Like, obviously something's gonna give, bro. But it's good to have a plan. Actually, no, fuck a plan. It's good to have an idea of what you're gonna do, not a plan, but you have to be natural. Everything is not planned. Love is not planned. Asking out a girl is not planned. Fate is not planned. You have to be natural. You have to be like water, just flowing, bro. You can't be solid all the time. You have to be flowing constantly. You have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to amalgamate different decisions and choices that you're gonna make, different words. You have to be able to formulate sentences on the spot. It's hard and it's a skill. But the thing about skills is that you can learn it. You can learn skills. It's not some people are just naturally talented, but also with talent you need skill to back it up. Like I said, you can't just have style over substance. So yeah, if you follow these tips, if you follow and subscribe, you can motherfucking learn how to do this shit better. But yeah, stop hyper fixating on your posture and your being and start focusing on your partner. you can apply pressure so much easier by doing that shit. Trust me. They like, body language is a huge factor of dating. The last and most important tip is the fact that there is no rejection. There's no rejection at all. Being that there is no rejection, that doesn't mean you need to go and try to go get the girl again and again and go harass her. No, that's not what I'm saying. The fact that there's no rejection means there's no rejection within yourself and thinking, oh yeah, don't think of it as a loss. Think of it as a lesson. That's what I'm trying to say. That's a better phrasing. It's not a loss, it's a lesson. You need to understand why she rejected you and try to formulate or try to build that area that you're lacking up so that doesn't happen again. You know, it's not a loss, it's a lesson. Every time we lose, it's an opportunity for us to learn better about ourselves and to grow as people. But yeah, just like in education period, you can't learn without making mistakes. Like, we're not calculators, but even calculators make mistakes. ChatGPT makes mistakes. Everything needs reprogramming one way or another, bro. But yeah, this is how, like, another reason why people fall into that red pill ideology or things of that nature, bro. It's like, people nowadays are so scared of rejection that they form a protective shield around them and think of it as emasculating. But understanding how to become a better person, a better man, is the most masculine trait you can have, bro. You can't be hating on women and hating and calling women bitches and shit like that. Some women do be bitches. There is bitches. Fuck bitches. But at the same time, not all women are bitches. Just cause she don't fuck with you, just cause she not trying to suck your dick, nigga, you can't be like, fuck this bitch. You can't do that. That's not how life works. You have to take that rejection and build yourself up to be a better man, a more attractive man, a more charismatic man, a more earnest man, and a kinder man. It's not about being a good person. It's not about being nice. No, it's not about being nice. It's about being a good and kind person. That's the most important thing. You don't have to be a nice ass nigga being nice to everybody. Fuck people. Bro, ain't nobody give a fuck about these niggas. But at the same time, you're not gonna go out of your way to wreak havoc and shit like that. You have to be a good person within yourself and understand why she rejected you. You feel me? Build that shit up within yourself and build that confidence and understand. Take, like, for example, when you get rejected and shit like that, take notes. Take notes. Take notes on how you approached her, what you said, and everything of that sort. Take notes, bro. And try to maximize opportunities for you to not get rejected and to get that number. You feel me? You deserve to get numbers, and you deserve to succeed in getting relationships, but you only deserve it when you put in the work, bro. If you put in the work and you don't succeed, you're not putting in enough work. Maybe you're shooting too high. Simple as that. Maybe you're shooting too high. Maybe the woman's out of your league, but there is no league, bro. There is no league if you know how to work up to it. There's no fucking league, gang. You can achieve anything, but you just need to put in the work. And stop hating on these women because they start rejecting you. Stop, bro. This shit is not cool. That doesn't make you a man. That makes you a bitch. You a pussy ass nigga if you do that. Stop doing that shit. But yeah, yo, you reached the end of the video, you feel me? If you like these tips, follow and subscribe. Follow my TikTok. Follow my link tree. It's in the bio. How the fuck can you follow a link tree? My bad. Follow my TikTok and subscribe to YouTube. We post shorts and TikToks every day. But yeah, bro, just take these tips and do your thing, bro. I'm gonna teach y'all niggas how to run it up. But deadass, bro. When it comes to the women shit, stop doing that shit. This is why bitches on TikTok start saying, oh yeah, kill all men, I hate all men, da, da, da. You're the problem. You're the reason why they're doing that shit. It's a response to y'all. Stop doing that shit. You can't get mad at these bitches for putting the hate back on us. Because y'all niggas, not us, y'all niggas be saying fuck shit. But the niggas that follow me and the niggas that have a head on their shoulders, they know what the shit is. And that's why motherfuckers get pussy. Because we don't hate niggas and we actually value them. But yeah, let me not get heated in this, huh? But yeah, follow for more tips, like and subscribe, bro. Turn on post notifications. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all. I love y'all. Peace out.